Thanks for coming down today to Salem Field. Opening day 2022 is only seven days away. It's amazing to say that, but we're excited. We're going to be the first professional game being played this year, baseball. I mean, you can kind of forget about that. Major League Baseball is delayed a little bit. So we're excited. Salem Field's going to host the very first professional baseball game this year. We're excited. You know, we had fans back last year for a little bit of a stint after the Jays left, but we're excited to be back for a full season of Bison baseball at Salem Field. And we're just so happy that you guys all came down here for our annual What's New and What's Back event this year. You got to take a look at some of the new events that we're going to be having this year. Hockey night will be back. Lacrosse night will be back in conjunction with the Sabres and the Bandits. We've got some great new food products here this year. Salem's Grilled For You hot dog, where you don't even have to really cook it. You just need to warm it up and it's going to be all good. We got some great new beer specials. Thursday night, Thirsty Thursdays with Southern Tier. We've got our Friday night bash back with Resurgence, and just a lot of great promotions this year. So thanks everybody coming down, and we'll take any questions you guys have.
Mr. Straight, talk about just being able to have a full season here for the Bisons for the first time since 2019.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, it's been 3 years since we've had an opening day here in April. You know, and when the Jays were here, we had a lot more time to get ready from the winter to April. So that's been a little bit of a transition for us to get back to what we were normal to getting ready in April. But to have people back for the entire promotional schedule, the entire year, and I think what that does is really get people in the mindset of, okay, hey, things are really getting back to normal here. Bisons are coming back. Bisons are bringing all the fun stuff that they do back, and we can count on a traditional baseball season compared to what the last 2 years were.
Any new food items or anything? I know the jerseys are going to be a hot
Yeah.
seller. Can you talk a little bit about those?
Yeah, the food items, you know, we have the Grilled For You hot dog by Salem's will be featured here this year. We've got the jerseys you talked about, the new baby blue with the Jays that we can sell a little bit this year. We know people have been talking about those for years that they wanted to buy, and we have the new alternate jersey as well too. So we have a lot of those new things, but a new thing on the concession buy too, we have an app from Spot On that you can order from your seat and pick up your food from the concession stands as well too, that we'll be featuring this year. So a lot of new stuff, but then our traditional stuff as well too. Star Wars night, a new Marvel Defenders of the Diamond night that we have coming in August too. So a little bit of a new, a little bit of old as well too.
So where do people get tickets, you know, the season tickets available, things like that?
Yeah, season tickets been available for a while, but individual tickets on sale as well too, bisons.com for all your needs. But specifically right now until the end of April, hey, look, we know the border just opened back up, so we want to welcome our Canadian fans back. You can have Canadian at par tickets. You can buy them right at the box office for the entire season by April 30th. So, but if you just are buying regular tickets for July 4th this year, not July 3rd, a little bit of a change this year, you can buy them at the box office, but as we said, always bisons.com for all your needs.
And obviously you have an opening day in April, you know, COVID and all the other things. Are there
Yeah.
any COVID restrictions still? Anything for vaccination?
No, nothing fan-facing. Everything is, you know, if we're a safe environment. If someone wants to wear a mask, they can certainly wear a mask, but there's no vaccine requirement, no mask mandate anywhere in the ballpark.
No social distancing?
No social distancing. So kind of one of this, you know, last year we had, you buy a GA seat, you sit wherever you want. This year, you know, season ticket holders, you get your seat back. You get all those good things, and when you buy your tickets, you get an actual seat as opposed to what it was last year.
You mentioned fans across the border. They haven't been able to come here. You know, when the Blue Jays were here, all of the Buffalo fans were able to see them. Canadian fans couldn't. Now you have Canadian fans able to come back over and see the Bisons and support the Bisons. How big is that for this organization to be able just to welcome back the fans that you're so typical of having?
Yeah, I mean, that was something, I mean, there was so much going on the last couple of years that we may have overlooked that a little bit last year when we were looking at our promotions and numbers and stuff and said, hey, geez, you know, the Canadian fans still couldn't come over. And even up until a few weeks ago, they couldn't come over. So with that being lifted somewhat, we think it's going to have a huge impact. I mean, it's quarter of our fan base comes from Southern Ontario and Canada. So, the Bo Bichette bobblehead on July 23rd, I believe, is going to be a huge, huge day, and we are so excited that we've had those kind of in storage for the last few years here, and we're happy to get those out and have our Canadian fans out to enjoy that too.
I know that it was a unique time last year, especially having the Blue Jays here, and even before that, had the Blue Jays here for a little bit. And I know maybe the biggest change to the stadium is the bullpens actually being beyond the outfield fence. What are some of the other changes that Salem Field was able to keep thanks to the Blue Jays' time here before they went back to Toronto?
Based on our new agreement with Major League Baseball, there's all sorts of requirements that we have, not necessarily fan-facing, but out in the clubhouse that you have to abide by if you want to have an affiliated team. And so our joint partnership with the Blue Jays last year really took care of all of those requirements. And it was a multi-million-dollar investment by the Rich family and the Jays to go ahead and do that. But there's a lot of teams out that are spending millions and millions of dollars now to get their ballparks and their facilities up to standard, and we're there. We're past that the point of where you need to be, and all of that. Like I said, it's a lot of clubhouse stuff, brand new lights though that everyone got to see and will get to see. But all the whole clubhouse, and we'll hopefully at some point get to show everybody that we had a couple open clubhouses, but the features that have gone on in there put us way past where we need to be.
And as you mentioned the first game, you guys started the opener in the past at 1 o'clock. Did you kind of stumble and realize that it was before everybody else? How did that go down?
Well, I mean, we're a traditional, look, it's opening day. And it's not opening night, it's opening day, and we're a little nostalgic when it comes to baseball and that. So we planned for opening day. Only a little while ago did we understand that we were going to be the very first team playing. I mean, typically you have a lot of Major League Baseball teams that are playing at noon, 1, so they would have been before us. But yeah, the 1:05 start, just kind of incidentally happened with the strike and everything, and pushing everything back. So us being the first one is, I don't know if that's the first time ever here, but maybe we have to ask Brian about that. But certainly first time in a while.
How do you think roster-wise the lockout has impacted things? Are some guys going to have to hold back and forth before they come because they got a late start?
Yeah, I mean, that'll be interesting to see. And through the conversations with the Jays, it's been really touch and go on they probably had one thing in mind and then now had to flip it a little bit, even making roster changes as we speak here to figure out who we're going to have. But the good thing is we have the manager of the year, we've got our core managing group still together here, and we think a good team. But if nothing else, we got Casey, we got Devon White, Corey Hart, we got a good crew, traditional crew of people here that won a division championship last year and should put us in good position again this year.
Is one positive of the pandemic maybe the relationship organization-wise with your Major League affiliate, but also the fans who typically a Yankees, Mets town in a way that maybe it strengthened the fans' interest in the Blue Jays?
No, it's a great point, and I saw that. I mean, look, when we changed affiliates to the Jays, we saw a lot of Blue Jays coming out, but in town you probably never really saw it that much. But the last 2 years significantly saw Blue Jays jackets and hats, and the home of the Buffalo Jays, all that stuff was all around. And yeah, still traditionally Yankees and Red Sox, but I think moving forward you're going to have, you got everyone came through here. Vlad came through here, Bo did, I mean Biggio did, everyone came through here, that they're going to see those guys grow up and probably have a little bit of love for the Jays past what they would have before.
Anthony, obviously the Jays have put huge dollars into this building. Everything from street level down is just amazing. A lot of people don't get to experience that. We didn't either, COVID restrictions. But a few years ago, the organization were talking about a remake of this ballpark. We are, of course, with Worcester now. We are now the oldest ballpark in AAA, and this could be a bragging right or a detriment. But is there still organizational focus for a remake of this building? And if so, where are the Bisons at in that process?
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking forward to looking at how can we improve things for not just the players, which we have done, and that was a joint partnership. It wasn't just the Jays; it was the Rich family and the Jays too that put that investment in. But we're always looking to see where can we improve. We see what everybody's doing in minor league baseball, and we're always looking forward, looking down the line to say, okay, what can we do to improve things to this ballpark? And every year we've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars. The city of Buffalo, with that partnership with Mayor Brown, they invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into this ballpark too. So it's about every year talking about those things. Okay, what are we going to do? What can we do short term, and what do we do long term? So those conversations are always ongoing, and I would hope that those partnerships continue to grow as well too.
There's no specific framework of we're coming up. Okay.
No, nothing in particular to say, hey, in 5 years we're doing this and this. I mean, each year we look at everything, but it's a year-to-year type thing that we continuously look to improve on.
And one more question relating, after a long drought, the Bisons have a division championship. Are you guys going to do it up big? And, there weren't playoffs and it was all kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know, it was a little
Still quite
odd
an
year.
accomplishment.
Yeah, quite. I mean, first division title in quite a while. We did a little celebration for the team last year, and we've got a promotional giveaway to celebrate the championship last year. It'll be on the championship corner and everything. So absolutely, we'll have a little bit of a thank you to the team that did it, and a little bit of celebration for the fans as well too.
You're happy to be able to say internationally.
That's we had to catch ourselves a few times last year to say AAA East, and yeah, it was a little tough. So now we can just kind of flow with the International League again. I mean, Jackie Robinson played in the International League. There's so much history with the International League and Pacific Coast League. To just do away with that was kind of tough, and everyone has been around it for so long that it's nice to have it back for sure. And through a lot of the back and forth with Major League Baseball, they have listened to a lot of our things that we've asked for, and that was one of them that they came forward with. So that was great.
What division are you in?
Triple A East, I believe. East and West is what it is. There's a North and South. I forget which one it is. But
Won the Northeast.
we won the Northeast, but now there's they have split up the Triple A East and West.
International.
Well, internationally, yeah.
We'll get there.
Now I'm on the other side of it, yeah. Anything else?
Just for somebody who sees this,
Sure.
get the press release, your name and spelling.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Anthony Sprague, Sprague.
What's your title?
General Manager.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everybody.
to the New York game?
Yeah.
I could have. I just went and I went over to the diner. Burger, it's not a burger. What's going on, Patty?
The dreams. So it's kind of like things even out.
How are things? Everything good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sunlight helps.
Back into this rhythm of like an opening day.
You could be like a food.
Sure, lots going on.
Good. News director's out today, and our assistant news director is working from home, which it's kind of like those days when Scotty's got the con.
So thanks for coming down today to Salem Field. Opening day 2022 is only 7 days away. It's amazing to say that, but we're excited. We're going to be the first professional game being played this year, baseball. I mean, you can kind of forget about that. Major League Baseball is delayed a little bit. So we're excited. Salem Field's going to host the very first professional baseball game this year. We're excited. You know, we had fans back last year for a little bit of a stint after the Jays left, but we're excited to be back for a full season of Bison baseball at Salem Field. And we're just so happy that that you guys all came down here for our annual What's New and What's Back event this year. You got to take a look at some of the new events that we're going to be having this year. Hockey night will be back. Lacrosse night will be back in conjunction with the Sabres and the Bandits. We've got some great new food products here this year. Salem's grilled for you hot dog, where you don't even have to really cook it. You just need to warm it up, and it's going to be all good. We got some great new beer specials. Thursday night, Thirsty Thursdays with Southern Tier. We've got our Friday night bash back with Resurgence, and just a lot of great promotions this year. So thanks everybody coming down.